and welcome to this Claire Danes Juliet inspired makeup tutorial inspired by the Romeo and Juliet 1996 movie. Iconic. I know, I can't believe it took me this long to recreate it, but I'm going to recreate this very soft look that she wears throughout the entire movie. And to get that soft look, I'm using this matte velvet skin powder foundation, and this, as you can see, already mattifies my skin and keeps it very soft looking. And we want to do that because it's a very natural look. I didn't want to go in with a really cakey foundation. This is pretty full coverage, not entirely. I would say more medium than full. So if you're more of a full coverage type of girl, then I wouldn't suggest this, but I love this powder foundation because it leaves such a natural finish. It leaves you matte for the first hour, but after that, you're gonna constantly need to touch up because your face does get oily off of this powder. That's the only thing I was actually disappointed by it, but yeah, I just wanted to do something different since I always use liquid foundation. Making sure to run this down my neck. Also, you should do concealer first with a powder foundation, but I've done it all, and I just decided to put some concealer on afterwards because I'm going to powder my face anyways because my face gets greasy with this foundation no matter what. So I just put that concealer in my under eyes because she is young in this movie, but I was doing this tutorial at 6 a.m. so I had really bad dark circles under my eyes, as you saw from the beginning of the video. Okay, so now I'm taking my airspun powder to set that in, and I'm also going to put it all over my face even though I do have powder already. It's just if I don't do this, I get extremely oily. Like, it looks like I just got out of the gym, which is why I'm like, why? You know, it's a powder foundation. I just thought it would be more long lasting, but whatever. So now I'm just filling in my eyebrows here. I'm just using a brown eyeshadow. Nothing special, just to fill in the cracks of my brows, and they also look really light when I don't fill them in, so I have to do that. So I'm just going to continue that on the other eyebrow, and then I'm going to wipe off this powder all over my face. Okay. So once we're done doing that, we're going to move on to like the really soft like blush look. And what I use for this blush look is I'm going to use this Kajal Beauty cheek stain. I think you could use it for your lips as well. And this is in the shade called Koi. I really like this. I use this for my Rose Titanic look. I've used it for a lot of looks already. I just dip my brush into the spongy color, I guess, and place this all over my cheeks, and it gives you a really nice and natural finish to your cheeks, and that's everything we're going for. Alright, so once we're done with blush, we're going to move on to the eyes. It's super simple. I'm using this Ample Color eyeshadow palette right here, and I'm just taking this taupe color right here and running it on the upper lash line. It's very, very simple. I wanted to put my blue contacts in to enhance the look a little more, but my eyes weren't having it this morning, and it was either blue contacts or no video. No, it was either no blue contacts or no video. I don't know. I'm tired right now. I'm sorry. All right, but you have a video, so if I had worn the blue contacts, there would not be a video because it would be a mess. So then I took a little bit of a peachy eyeshadow just to define the depths of my eyes and crease. So I'm just running that all over my lids. And then quickly, I'm just going to add more of that taupey eyeshadow to my upper lash line and just kind of smudge that in there. And take my Snap mascara and place very little mascara on. For these looks, they're very youthful, so you don't want spider lashes or anything like that. For the lips, I'm using this color, and it's called Naturally Chic, and it's by Milani. I feel like this is the exact same color, so we're just going to put that all over our lips. It's very natural. I loved this makeup look. I wore it to work too, and it was just very simple, but enhances anybody's natural beauty, which is what I like in makeup. Except I look like a grease ball towards my 8-hour shift at the end, but whatever. Okay, so her hair. We look like we have the same hair color right now, right? Which is why I was in a rush to do this video, because my hair color isn't always like this. It fades to this color, and I needed to retouch soon, so I wanted to make sure my hair wasn't too red, and so I looked more like Claire Danes. I don't look anything like her. I'm not saying that I do, but yeah. I am using my Foxy Bae Heat Protectant Spray. Favorite heat protectant spray of all time. You can use my code FoxyNicole. Save yourself 60% off on any of their goodies on their website. Okay, so now I'm just straightening my hair. It was pretty curly. I blow dried it straight. Half of my hair is straight, half of it's curly. That's due to dyeing damage or coloring damage. So yeah. Alright, we're just straightening the hair. And I'm going to show you the simplest way to do the hairstyle because I'm no hair expert. I would consider myself better at makeup than hair. So I'm just going to show you guys the simplified version because her hairstyle and any type of Renaissance-y, medieval type of hairstyles are kind of complicated. And plus I didn't have enough hair for this look, but I wanted to show you guys how you could fake it. So what I'm doing is if you have a fringe, try to let it, you know, frame your face a little better. I don't really have one, so I'm curving my bangs in to have bangs because I don't really have any. You're going to grab a section of your hair and you're going to, like halfway through, you're going to create a braid. And with this braid, we're going to create like a circle on the back. But like I said, I do not have enough hair for this, so I had a lot of trouble. This is a very complicated hairstyle, but I'm showing you guys as simplified as possible. So, just braiding my hair down. And yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to loop it around like so. Like this, and then we're going to place the clips in. Well, I'm using bobby pins, not clips. As you can see, you can already see the circle, but my hair is not long enough, so it's just gonna halfway meet, but it still fakes it and it still looks good. So, simplified version. Do not crucify me, please. Proceed to the next piece on the other side, and yeah, I know my angel wings are upside down, but I only did that because Claire's, like Juliet's, whatever, hers looked like they were flipped up. And yeah, so as you can see, I inserted a few pictures of her complex hairstyle where it's like a complete circle, and I do that and it's kind of a fail, but it still looks just like hers. I don't have enough hair for it. Hope you guys can forgive me, but this is simplified. I said that like 40 times in this video already, so don't come at me. All right, the next hairstyle is when she's getting married. I love this hairstyle. It's super 90s. Very 90s. Everybody did this hairstyle back then. I do have a 90s updo hair video where I do similar hairstyles like this, but you guys can watch that later. And just make sure you pull your face frame out. If you don't have one, just pull hairs out, and you're gonna take the top half of your hair on your head, and you're gonna just section that away, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But just make sure you put the rest of your hair back so it's not in the way. Make sure you get the hairs that are in the front out. And just pull all those hairs back. This hairstyle is way easier and I feel like I nailed it. So yeah, just take a little bit of a clip. And for the top section, we're going to create a mini bun. Kind of like a half up, half down bun. You want to make sure that you have a bunch of bobby pins to secure this little bun in place. And when I looked at this scene a few times, I noticed that her bun was like just up and tied away, so that's what we're gonna do. It's just strange hairstyle, but it's super cute and I'm living for it. But I live for anything 90s, so yeah. Okay, so you have the little donut on your head, and for the rest of your hair, you are going to kind of section it off into this 90s type of updo. So as you could see, she used like pins to make it more formal, but I'm just gonna use my butterfly clip, guys. We are not that formal, right? I mean, unless you really are, but you can take pins to section it away. But I just like to use my little clips like this. Plus it looks more 90s that way. And for the hair spilling over, what you're gonna wanna do, my hair was straight, so I'm just gonna curve it in with my straightener. And this is gonna create that waterfall type of hair. So there we go, we just do that like so. Same all over the hair. And of course we're gonna take some bobby pins to secure some pieces because my hair is a little long. Well, not long, it's like medium, but no layers, so that's why. Okay, so as you can see, it looks pretty similar already. Just take a few bobby pins and pin the hairs that are kind of not having it into place. It's very simple, don't freak out. It's a very simple hairstyle. And I don't have bangs, so like I said, I just try to curve my face frame as curved in as possible. And there you have my dog barking in the background, but it's okay. That is the wedding hairstyle. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this Juliet inspired makeup look played by the beautiful Claire Danes. And I hope you guys enjoyed this 90s inspired makeup look and hairstyles. But anyways, I will see you in my next 90s nostalgic movie or anything video recreation. I will see you guys very soon.